Amy Harrop here, and I'm super excited to share with you my Easy AI history turning past into profits. And in this video, I'm going to show you a quick demo of how you can build out very targeted and compelling history related content in a wide variety of formats quickly and easily. So just a quick overview that history content is extremely hot and popular. Both ancient history books and niche history topics have had a huge increase in sales, both in the UK and in the US. And this has also extended beyond books. In fact, history themed newsletters, podcasts, videos, content channels, TikToks are extremely popular right now. And what's great about this is you can get in and quickly put together a lot of content and a wide variety of specific sub niches and reach a huge audience across a wide variety of platforms. So let's go ahead here and take a look at the tools that you have to put together and publish this type of content really fast and really easy. The first thing is the actual History Content Creator Bot. This is a standalone tool, and as you can see here, it's going to allow you to create a book, biography, printables, newsletters, blog posts, or podcast script. So let's say, let's create a short history book. Please suggest a topic. So you don't even have to have a topic. It's going to go ahead and put together and suggest topics for you. These types of topics are going to be narrow trending that people are going to like and respond to, and they're going to stand out as well. So we have some different topics here. If we want to do some of these, there's a lot of different ones. And let's go ahead here and do this one about the world's first computer programmer, because that's a great topic that can also tie into the computer advancements we have today. And then it's going to ask us who's the target audience. And I'm going to say here, general reader. And then it's going to go ahead now and put together our research and references. So the workflow for these is the topic selection, the target audience, the workflow, and the references. And that's going to go ahead then and culminate in a mini guide that is going to be used, and you can publish that as is, or you can take it and expand it. So now we're putting together our historical sources. It's gathering reliable data. And what's great about this too is that it's custom designed on the back end, where it's going to have reputable sources, and it's going to have a lot of information that you can actually go into because it's public domain types of content and content that you can refer to. So now we have here, it's put together our overview, our resources, and our detailed outline. And as you can see here, it's doing this here in real time. And it's also giving us things like image references and word count, how long we would maybe want each particular section to be. And then what we can do here is we can go ahead here and outline, expand this into storytelling, anecdotes, references, and detailed content, because that's the type of content that people like and enjoy reading or watching, whatever it is that you're doing. And it's going to be putting it together here quickly and easily. So you can see here that that took about a minute or so for it to put together all of this type of content here. We have our sections, and it's completely building this out. Now, of course, you can expand these even more if you want to create more of a full-length book, but you pretty much have everything you need here, and you can publish this, copy, paste, and publish this pretty much as is, or you can expand any of the sections if you want to be longer here. And then we have our references. So the ChatGPT works pretty similar here. It's actually in ChatGPT, so you have a link, you click, and it builds it up over here. And so let's say we want a biography. It's going to tell us here we have some guides that have been uploaded on the back end. That's to help you have better content. So it's going to ask us here if we have a topic or niche. Let's do a biography. And again, it's going to be suggesting some topics for us. So we can have here suggest, so it asks if I have something in mind. I would say, please suggest in public domain, and it's going to suggest some in the public domain that are great for books or educational printables, hidden histories, rebels, or Women Who Change History. I love this because not only does it give you the subtopics, it gives you a variety of topics here that you can select. And of course, you can build out multiple books quickly and easily. So this person was a Quaker dwarf. That sounds interesting to me. Let's do. And who's our target audience? Let's say again the general reader. And then it's going to shape our content around that. So we have our facts here, our research facts, and it's going to be compiling here our links, visual materials, and summary. So I'm actually really excited about this. This sounds really interesting to me. I've never heard of this person, and I could see how this could be appealing for people to learn about him. Now it's going to create a mini guide. Yes, create the guide. And you also have the option to include a timeline as well, either before or after the conclusion with your guide. So what it's done here is it's built out our guide. Again, this just took about a minute or so, and we have a completely well-researched, interesting guide that we can take and publish. We can expand, we can create more content out of this, and it's doing this, like I said, in mere moments. And the great thing about this too is that neither of these have any type of usage restrictions in terms of how much you can use them. So you can create a wide variety of content very quickly and very easily.